Hey YouTube, Common Collector here, and today I'm bringing you guys my opening of the new set, Magnificent Mavens. Very excited about this set. So we have a full display for you guys. Set is going to be 5 boxes, which we are getting, 4 packs per box? You get 4 packs of 5 cards per pack. So we're going to be opening up like 20 packs per box. So for a total of 100 cards, pretty cool. As well as you get 1 pack of 70 card sleeves with 1 of 6 designs. So there's like Sky Striker, there's Mayakashi, and Witchcrafter. So a lot of really cool stuff. Obviously, everyone is super duper hyped for the new support for all of the Ishizu stuff, which basically is just like indirect support for tier limits and stuff. And there's just a lot of other really cool decks that are going to be able to utilize it. So anyways, let's get on into this opening. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe if you guys haven't already. Also, we will be opening up another full display over on the Patreon. So definitely, if you guys are considering supporting the channel, go ahead and check that out. But let's go ahead and see what's going to be our first set of sleeves. Okay, so we got 1 extra pack there. So we have our 4 packs, and we are starting off with the Mayakashi. I am not too familiar with the Mayakashi stuff, so I'm not sure if this is one singular card, like one of the trap cards or anything with a bunch of the monsters or what, or if it's just like a artwork of all of them. But yeah, so not too like I said, not too well versed with all of the Mayakashi stuff, but definitely cool. Very excited to see what all of the sleeves we get. But let's see what we can get out of this. This is an all foil set, and we're starting off right off the bat with the Infinite Impermanence. That is really cool. I can't remember if Imperm was in here as a Pharaoh's Rare, but definitely cool to see it coming in as Ultra. Very nice. Really happy to see this, and hopefully eventually through my openings I'll be able to get a full play set of this in this rarity. I think it's going to be really cool. Let's keep moving on here. We have an Alarion. I believe this is new. Yeah, new Sky Striker support. It's a really interesting little guy in his little pajamas or something. I'm not really too sure what's going on with him, but really interesting that it doesn't say anything like why is it not a Sky Striker card. But anyways, let's keep moving. Here we have a ultra rare version of Draco back, the rideable dragon. So there are a couple of cool rarity bumps in here. There's like the Sword Soul, like the common Sword Soul cards, like Blackout and stuff are in here as ultra rare, as well as like the Taya, which was just a super rare back in the day. So really cool to be able to get these cards in here as well as a little rarity bump. Nightmare Phoenix coming in. This is a super duper good pack already. Nightmare Phoenix, very nice reprint in here as well. And then a Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. Oh my god, that was a really good pack. So I figured I would set aside all of the really good cards that we pull. I might just have to like leave Engage off to this. You know, I guess we'll probably be coming into Nightmare Phoenix pretty frequently as well. I think we're gonna keep Engaged there. This looks that looks good. Okay, sorry about that. Just got to make sure that we got to get organized early because we got 5 boxes here. So that was a really solid first pack, though. I really like that. Yeah, the Nightmare Phoenix, very cool. Ice Dragon's Prison, another really nice, cool, like, staple reprint that they put in here for all the people who weren't able to get it in the Megatins last year. Then getting into Agido, the Ancient Sentinel. I believe this is, like, one of, like, the really hard ones to pull, so being able to get a playset of this is going to be very key for people who want to play tier limit and stuff. So obviously, if you can go ahead and pull the playset or just go online and buy it, I would say buy it pretty much as soon as possible. Maybe let like the hype die down a little bit as people get their hands on the set, but overall I think you want to get your hands on this card as soon as possible because I believe that this is like the mill 5 for the deck. Yeah, looking at this, so if this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, activate this effect. Each player sends the top 5 cards of their deck to the graveyard. So that's really crazy, really big for the tier players. Then we have a Dark Calling, pretty good also for the hero players. There's a little bit of hero stuff in here. Obviously, Konami just likes putting hero stuff, just sort of splash it around wherever they can. Elemental Hero Neos comes in here as a Pharaoh's Rare, which is probably one of the bigger chases that I'm after. I think that would be really cool. Then we're getting on into one of the Skeletal Mayakashi. I love like the artwork and stuff on Mayakashis. I really should start getting into them. I think that'd be really cool. And then we have a Dragon Maid Changeover. All right, that is really, really cool. Really good looking first couple of packs. I am sorry that this is taking so long. Then we're getting to a Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon. We'll try to speed it up a little bit. Another good reprint. And then a Mudora, the Sword Oracle, also in there for the new Ishizu support. So really, really cool. Then we have a Foolish Return. Getting on into a Mayakashi return, that's kind of funny. Mayakashi return and Foolish return, and then a Vampire's Curse getting on in there. So overall, I think I'm gonna keep the new tier stuff right there as well. I think that this is just super duper cool. I am already digging this set. As you guys can tell, I am pretty hyped over it. So here we have a Millennium Eyes Restrict, another nice reprint for all the people who are just kind of coming into the game, weren't able to get their hands on the reprint, because I think it just got reprinted as like one of the secret rares in one of like the latest reprint sets, or maybe one of the first reprint sets. Then we have a Sky Striker token, kind of cool that they put it in here, I think personally, because I missed it when this card was in the OTS, so that's pretty cool. Then we have a Magician's Restage, an Instant Fusion, and then an Elder Entity Natis. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's going to do it for our first box. That was like already super duper solid. I'm really excited to see what else we can get. And then obviously opening up, oh boy, I almost missed a pack there. Holy cow, that could have sucked. Definitely don't want to have that happen. So we got to make sure we got our 4 packs. And then we're getting into the Witchcrafters. Okay, this is really cool. I got a lot of friends who are really into the Witchcrafters, so very excited. You know, I'm sure that a few of them are going to be blinging out their deck with the new sleeves. That's pretty cool. I think that it's also really nice that Konami lets us double sleeve nowadays. So like you can play, oh my god, another Imperm. That's awesome. Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, it is really cool that they let us double sleeve now, because you can play these sort of cheaper quality sleeves, and then like they're not going to get damaged as long as you're sleeving over them. So that's really cool. Another copy of Imperm, really, really cool. I was not too sure on like the reprint status of this, if it was shorted or what, but hey, getting this, really, really cool. I'm liking it. And then another Alarion, pretty cool. A Gozen match in the Ultra Rare, also looking pretty cool. There are quite a bit of floodgates in here. We have Anti-Spell Fragrance as well, so I mean, we got to keep an eye out for that. Exchange of the Spirit, this kind of goes along with all of the Ishizu support. And then we're getting on into a Nightmare Cerberus. Oh boy, and this is a little bit of a miscut. You can just sort of see a little bit of extra on the top there, but obviously still looking pretty cool. So we got the Cerberus and the Phoenix. Nightmare Unicorn is not in this set though, so okay. And then another Ice Dragon's Prison, pretty darn good there. Another copy of Agido, oh my god, that is so good. Another Agido, holy cow, this is hot. This is a hot box. We have a Legendary Ocean, kind of a random reprint here. I did not know that this was even in here. Then we're getting to a Witchcrafter's Creation, and then a Cat Shark. Cat Shark, also pretty cool for all the people looking to play like Sprite and stuff like that. So definitely a good one there as well for all of those. For all of the Sprite players out there. Then, oh my god, then we're getting to a Blackluster Envoy of the Beginning. This is another really, really solid reprint for all of the people. I'm really liking how Konami is at least splashing in some of like this GOAT support. We also have Scapegoat in here. Sort of Scapegoat and Anti-Spell Fragrance are the 2 reprints that I don't totally agree with, because they were just in Tactical Masters. But overall, getting us like these GOAT reprints in here, just sort of splashing them in, is really nice for the people who are looking to do Time Wizard format. I was at the Minneapolis YCS this last 2 weekends ago, and overall it was a really big hit, playing all of the side events and stuff. So people are really looking forward to playing Time Wizard format. So this is a really, really nice way to just sort of splash these in here. I also think that Konami could maybe also just give us like a full like GOAT format, Edison format reprint set. I think that'd be really cool as well. Then we're getting on into our first copy of Kelbeck, the Ancient Vanguard, also more of the Ishizu support. So Kelbeck is another one of the very crucial ones to get. Then we have a non-fusion area, Sky Striker Ace Ray. I kind of said like area, I said that like almost like I was British. Then we have a Sky Striker Ace Ray. This card has been reprinted into the ground like crazy, but also if you're going to give new Sky Striker support and reprint a bunch of Sky Striker stuff, you just kind of got to put Ray in here. And then we're getting on into Cheng Ying, which like all of the Sword Soul stuff basically missed the reprint lineup in the Megatins. So then here we have a Sword Soul Emergence. Then we're getting to a Witchcrafter Confusion Confession, a Sword Soul Assessment. This card looks just super duper cool. Love the artwork on there. And then with the foiling. Then we have a Shiranuri Solitaire, and then a Witchcrafter Hane to finish off that box. Okay, so we are 2 boxes in, and already this is looking super duper solid. That's really crazy. Okay, there we go. We got our 1 pack there. Getting on into our 4, and then, oh, nice, then we got the engage right there. That's very, very nice. That's actually pretty good. I'm very hyped about that one. I like that. So yeah, if I start playing Sky Strikers, definitely going to be rocking those sleeves. That is pretty cool. I like those. Oh, and then we get the Change of Heart. Change of Heart also comes in here as a Pharaoh's Rare, so we got to keep that in mind as well. I really hope that I don't like pull a Pharaoh's Rare and then like accidentally just like go right by it. That would be really embarrassing. But Change of Heart in here, super duper cool. Definitely love that. Then another copy of the Mudora, the Sword Oracle, a Magician's Restage, and then into a Daki, the Graceful Mayakashi, and then a Sky Striker Ace Hayate. That's pretty cool as well. Very, very good. Getting the Hayate. Hopefully we'll see like a Kagari as well. That would be really nice. Then we're getting on into a Draco Necro, a Nether Soul Dragon. Very good as well. There's a lot of cool zombie stuff in here, obviously, to go along with the Mayakashi stuff. Then we have the new Surgical Striker Hamp. This is pretty crazy. Also treated as a Sky Striker card, just like that, the new Alarian monster. A copy of Non-Fusion Area once again. A Magistus of Vare, and then another copy of Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. That's pretty cool getting that along with the sleeve. Definitely like that. Man, that Change of Heart, this looks so nice. I love that. That is really, really cool. I've got a couple copies of the Ultra Rare, so definitely. Oh, and then I'm seeing the Mama, the Dama Mama herself. I really love that this set, like Konami knew what they were doing when they named this set Magnificent Mavens. So it's got the Ma in there. So like, you know, so, and then they toss in the Sword Soul stuff, which brings in the Iris Sword Soul, and everyone was calling the Iris Sword Soul the Dama Mama. I think like Cali Effect was one of the big people who calls her that. So definitely like seeing the Dama Mama in here. Then we're getting on into Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage. This is a new card for the Sky Striker deck. Very, very cool. We've got a copy, you know, might as well set up that off to the side as well. That's a new card. We've got a Foolish Return again, a Sword Soul Sacred Summit, and then a G Golem token. So this kind of goes along with like the Sky Striker token. This is, I believe, for like the Crystal Beast deck? I'm not totally sure. But then we are going to go on and get into our last pack of this box. We got 2 more boxes left. So we have here a Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, a Witchcrafter Vice Madame. This is really cool. So this is a new card. They also have a fusion card in here. I'm not sure if we've come past it or not. But this is, I like the name on this card, the Vice Madame. I feel like that's like, makes her the runner-up Madame of whatever the group is. So like, it's like, she's like the second best of all of the madams. Then we have a Draco back, into a Mayakashi Return, a Vampire's Curse, and that's going to do it for that pack. All right, 2 boxes left. All right, can we get, you know, hopefully we won't double up on any sleeves, but we'll see. The odds are pretty good that we will double up, so let's see what we can get here. And we have got, oh nice, we got the other of the Mayakashi ones. Again, I'm not too sure on the names of these cards, so you guys can let me know down in the comments. Otherwise, we might come by the card. It's the Link monster. I know that at least, so hopefully we'll come by it. And then we still have 1 more box. Nice, and we're opening Evenly Matched in this one. This is pretty nice as well. Pretty good reprint for all the people who have not been able to get their hands on Evenly Matched. It came out in like Ghost from the Past, and that was kind of a short and stuff like that. So then we're getting on into Keldo. So now we have seen like each of like the big 4 for like the Ishizu support. So that's pretty cool. So Keldo there. Then we have another copy of Draco back, another copy, or this is our first copy of Jenny, and then another copy of the Skeletal Mayakashi, so we're seeing a double up on him. Nice. Very, very good packs, though. Definitely liking the Keldo, the Evenly Matched. We're seeing a pretty good spread on the Ishizu stuff, actually. Like, probably a little bit better than we should be, but I'm not going to complain. Then we have a number 93 Utopia Kaiser. I feel like this is a new card, but I'm not too sure. You guys can let me know down in the comments, but I've been saying for a while, they are just dropping Utopia support like crazy, just all the time, new stuff. Then we're going to get on to Ghost Meets Girl, a Masterful Mayakashi, Shiranori Saga. Holy cow, that's a mouthful. Oh, and this is the new Floodgate, I believe. So yeah, with this tribute 1 Mayakashi or Shiranuri Synchro or Link monster, and then neither player can special summon monsters from the hand, deck, or extra deck for the rest of this turn. So this is a pretty big Floodgate. People were pretty hyped when this came out, or like in despair when this was announced. But overall, this card is pretty crazy. You know, like we see a lot of Floodgates kind of come in and come out on the ban list and stuff. So this is definitely one that could sort of see time. But overall, I feel like this one's a little bit less mean than stuff like Harpy's Featherstorm and stuff like that. Obviously, we're seeing we're seeing Scythe and all that stuff nowadays. We got Winda in the format as well. So it's, there's still just a lot of different ways to floodgate nowadays. Then we have a Bururu Adagnister, a Shiranori Solitaire, and then a Sword Soul Strategist Longyun. I believe he was ultra rare back in Burst of Destiny. I'm not totally sure. And then we have a Chichao. Pretty cool reprint here as well for the Sword Souls. Definitely nice to be able to get him in the ultra rare if you weren't able to get him in Secret or Starlight before. Then we have a Zeke, another good reprint for the Sky Strikers, because I believe she only came out back in Dual Overload. Yes, that's the correct Dual. Yes, Dual Overload. The worst set ever printed. Just cannot stand Dual Overload. So many broken cards out of there. Then we have Magician's Restage, a Daki the Graceful Mayakashi, and then a copy of the Quizong Longyun. This is kind of an interesting one because that card was just printed this year back in Battle of Chaos, but still they just wanted to reprint it. That way people could get their hands on it. Okay, gotta keep the top card, because every time I'm talking and then there's like the top card's just insane. So we've got Evenly Matched, we've gotten 2 Imperms and stuff, and I believe we got Change of Heart in the front. So let's see. Oh, okay, then we get a Pendulum Call. Okay, nothing too fancy. It's because I stopped talking. Then we have another copy of the Vice Madame, a DD Savant Kelper, a copy of Sword Soul Taya. So we've seen like all the Sword Souls except for I feel like Blackout and Moyi, so hopefully we'll maybe see those. And then we have a copy of the Dark Soul token. Okay, so we got another token in here as well. Okay, now on to the final box. Can we get another, a 5th of these sleeves that we have not seen yet? Hopefully we will. And let's see here. Oh, and we got the Kagari. Very, very nice. So we're ending with the Kagari. So we're just missing the other of the Witchcrafter one. So that's pretty cool. That's very good. A very good spread. I like that. I'm very happy. This was a nice display so far. Oh, and then another copy of Change of Heart. That is so good. Oh, look at how pretty that is. Then we're going to get to another copy of Valerian. So we got a playset of him. That's very good. Another copy of Foolish Return. Another copy of Ray. And then another copy of Witchcrafter Hane. 3 packs left to go. So overall, thank you guys again so much for watching. Again, if you guys want to see more of this opening stuff, you guys can go ahead and check out the Patreon. There is just tons and tons of openings and extra videos over there as well. Then we're going to get to a Gravekeeper's Trap. This is the new card, which kind of like depicts Ishizu on the front, so that's very, very cool. We've got a Magician's Restage, and then a Sky Striker Ace Kagari. Like I said, I wanted to pull myself one of these, so very, very nice getting that reprint as well. And then it matches with our sleeve, so it's not the same artwork of Kagari, but still kind of cool that we got like the Kagari in the one where we get Kagari, and then in the same box we got Engage. That's pretty cool. And then we got a Heijin, the Winged Mayakashi. Okay, 2 packs left to go. All right, let's see if we can wrap this up with another big pull. We still have not seen a Pharaoh's Rare yet, and there's another pretty good one. We got a Boral Sword Dragon. Very happy to see him as well. This is just another really good reprint they put in here. He hasn't seen like too many reprints, so that's still pretty good. I feel like Boral Sword is on pace with the same amount of reprints, or maybe less than like Forbidden Droplet at this point, which is pretty crazy. Then we have a Gravekeeper's Trap again, a Beautiful Princess. This is our first of this one that we've seen. Another Nightmare Phoenix, and then another copy of Engage. Okay, for the final pack, can we see a Pharaoh's Rare? Or can we just get another, can we finish off our playset of a Guido? Okay, we got another of the Dama Mama, for, so that's pretty cool as well. Dama Mama, we have the new Exchange of Despair and Hope for like sort of like the new retrain of Exchange of the Spirit. We have a non-fusion area. Another copy of the Skeletal Mayakashi. Just keep pulling this guy. And then we have a Dragon Maid changeover for the end. Okay, so nothing too crazy to finish that one off. But anyways, guys, I think this was a really, really good opening. Super duper solid. Hopefully you guys got a good look at everything that we pulled here. A lot of really good Sky Striker cards. We got a lot of good staples with Evenly Matched, Change of Heart, and 2 copies of Imperm, so that's very, very good as well. Getting our hands on some really nice stuff. And then also the new Ishizu support. We got ourselves like 2 copies of the Agido, 2 copies of the Mudora. We got the Kelbeck and whatever the other guy is, the Keldo. So that's very, very good. So thank you guys again so much for joining. Definitely go ahead and check out the Patreon if you guys are interested in helping to support the channel. Otherwise, just go ahead and check out all of like the new deck profiles and stuff I've been putting out. I would really, really appreciate it. So also, just go ahead and check out all the affiliate links down in the description below for other ways that you guys can help check out ways that are supporting the channel. So thank you guys again so much for watching, and we'll see you guys for the next opening. Peace.